YouTube. This is Memorial Day, and guess what? Yeah! I'm headed home. Copyright strike. Pokey Bear. I don't have no rights to this music, but we gonna play it anyway. Woo! She washed my back. Oh no, Lou. She clipped my toe. Woo! Slappy. Oh yeah, yeah. Come on, I'm in love. With an older woman. Come on. Woo! With an older woman. I'm in love with an older woman. That's a pretty good song by Pokey Bear. I'm gonna get a copyright strike, but that's all right. I'm used to it for now. But that song, you know, that song reminds me of a story. You knew that was coming. It's storytelling time with Slappy Adventures. Boom, biggity biggity. Let's give you a story about an older woman that I used to date. And beautiful older woman. She was 10 years older than me. Matter of fact, I got a couple of them stories. We're going to talk about this one in particular. Beautiful. Body for days. Hell, women, you know, half her age is have a hard time competing with her as far as body-wise if you want to be superficial and face. You know, but got to kicking it with her and was in the market to buy a home. So she was in between relationships and I was too, trying to get them resolved. We kicked it off pretty good, you know, took some bike trips. A lot of fun to be around. Children are real cool. And so got to hee-hawing around and I was, you know, living with the lady. And, you know, talking to her, she was like, well, I'm about to move out of this house. And I said, really? She said, yeah, the guy that owns the house wants to sell it. But I'm getting ready to move back to where she's from. Which is not, go through this life. Which is not very far. So I'm like, well, doggone it, if you're going to move, let me get a chance to buy the home. Let me get a chance to get that bad boy. So she was like, well, I will give you the information and let him know. So she gave me the information, and I gave him a call. Talked to him a time or two, and he agreed on the price that he was looking for. I agreed on it, and I said, well, you know, let me get my finances together and see if we can't make this thing happen. He agreed with me. So we got the meeting up, and I got my cousin, realtor. His girlfriend did the paperwork, got everything lined up, and everything was real smooth. Well, he came in town, we finished up the deal. But now the older lady that I was seeing was still there. Maybe it's give me some time to get my full gloves here. She was still in the home. And I had asked her, when she planned on moving out of the house. So she was like, well, I don't know. I think I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to stay here. I'm like, whoa. I said, that can't happen. She said, why not? I said, 'cause you said you was gonna move. Well, she said, well, Mr. So-and-so that owns the house told me, talking about her, told her that she could stay there as long as she wanted to. The owner of the house, she said that she could stay there as long as she wanted to. Well, I said, well, he don't own that house no more. She looked at me cross-eyed like, huh? Well, who owns the house then? I said, I do. Well, when did that happen? I said, what you mean, when did it happen? The doggone it, you the one gave me the man number. Well, how come you didn't tell me you was going to buy it? I told you I was going to buy the house when I asked you about it and you gave me the man number. It ain't for me to report to you every minute. You said you was leaving. Well, how about we just live together? No. That wasn't the plan. You was going back to where you was from. I was going to move in here. I was going to try to buy the house. I bought the house, and I'm getting ready to move in the house by myself with my children. Oh, boy. You know, being with an older woman, you would think that they would be reasonable. Man, it got good and crazy. When I tell you crazy, I'm talking about good and crazy. That daggone thing went after me with all jugular veins. You hear me? She went after my jugular. She, damn, I just ran over another bird. She made it hard. She would not leave that house. She moved everything that she wanted out of the house, but kept, the stuff she didn't want it. I'm being patient because I liked the lady. I liked her. I'm being patient. When my patience was running thin. So it come down there, I said, look, it's time for me to pay either rent at this house that I'm renting right now, and my mortgage for this house is coming up. I'm not doing both. I need you out of this house. Well, as a landlord, you got to give me 90 days. I said, I ain't your landlord. Your landlord sold the house. I said, I ain't got to give you nothing. So, dragging her feet, getting the whole damn town involved in the melee. I mean, just told everybody I was a dirty dude and I bought the house out from under her, kicking her and the doggone daughter out in the streets. I ain't do none of that, man. She drugged me through the mud, boy. It got so bad that it reached my granddaddy's earlobes. And them old women was telling my granddaddy, yeah, your grandson done this woman this way. Did her daughter that way. He old dirty dude. My granddaddy said, my grandson ain't got to trick nobody out of nothing. He works hard for everything he got. Well, he did this and he did that. I mean, it reached to my granddaddy. I had to talk to my granddaddy. I ain't tricked nobody nothing. I didn't even know the man that owned the house. Didn't know his name, didn't know nothing about him, and still don't. I just bought the house from him. Well, got down there and it's time to move. I go down there one more time to try to plead to this woman. Look, it's time for you to go. I mean, it's getting ready to start getting ugly. She wouldn't go. My mama was out there and she said, let me see that paperwork. She looked at my paperwork. She said, I'm sick and tired of this shit. My mama started grabbing stuff and walking it to the curb, you hear? She started grabbing her stuff and walking it to the curb. I'm sick and tired of this bullshit. My mama don't even cuss, boy. She didn't like the woman doing my baby boy like it. Boy, word got back to them that I was putting their stuff on the curb, and here they come, the cavalry. The cavalry came. So they come out there, and they like, you can't do this, we gonna call the law. My mama said, call them. Hell, you can use my phone. Call them. That's some of that drama that I tried to avoid. But she brought it to me. She brought that drama to me, and I had to respond to it. Well, we walked that stuff out there. She finally got a little friends to come out there and help her move it. Oh, I was a dirty guy for a long time around there, but that's all right. God knows my heart, but I moved in there with the children. We're fine now, though. I mean, we're cool. We get along just fine. She rides bikes, I ride bike, we ride together. But it was horrible. Man, that was a bad time. My name has always been good in the community and different other things. I had never had my name drug in the mud in such a way, and it was all untruths. And you know, people will swallow. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? People will swallow a belly full of lies before they even try to digest a spoonful of the truth. The truth it's not appealing to them. But they'll believe a belly full of lies and not even a spoonful of the truth. So it took me a while to get that daggone thing straightened out, but and I'm gonna tell you this before I get off here on this subject. Before I moved in, I guess it was right before Thanksgiving that year, my damn pipes and toilet overflowed something serious. Don't you know she damn watered up tin foil, tampons, paper towels, and stuck it in my toilet. Flushed it down my toilet. That ain't nothing but a ticking time bomb. Do you hear me? It's just a matter of time before it backs up everything. And it did it too, boy. It backed up on Thanksgiving morning. I had doo-doo and all kind of stuff bubbling up. And I had to call a damn, a plumber. I had to call a plumber on Thanksgiving Day. You know, when he came in there with Vaseline. The daggum, he know he fitting the daggum take advantage. He get ready to go clean up in me. You hear me? He gonna damn rim you out good. Well, let me take that back. He didn't even bring the Vaseline. He went in dry. And I mean, he daggum tore my ass up. Do you hear me? Oh, it cost me all kinds of money, man. But what they say, hell has no fury like a woman scorned. But I'm telling you, man, I didn't even know who the doggone owner of the house was, what his name was, or nothing. It wasn't advertised. She told me all this. Well, hey, you give me the information, I acted on it, then when I did, then doggone you went to acting crazy. I done bought the house. How the hell can I buy the house out from under you? You had first dibs on it, you didn't want it. Whoa. That's my experience with an older woman. And like I said, that's a beautiful woman. Daggone sexy and all that, 10 years older than me. Still look good. Doggone it, huh? But that, boy, sometimes, you know, a beauty can act ugly. That was an ugly act, but, you know, we forgive and forget. Or we forgive and don't forget, and not to go that route again, but there it is in a nutshell. I really ain't got no joke behind that. That was a hard time for me, but it was a time, and you live through your mistakes or you live through your experiences. And I hope I never have to go through that no more, because right now I can't handle it. But this is Memorial Day. I am headed to the house, and I'm gonna find somebody that's got some doggone barbecue, and I'm gonna rub some barbecue across my damn tongue. I don't give a daggum if it's a barbecue sauce on a piece of light bread. Barbecue sauce is gonna touch my lips today at somebody's house or wherever you're gonna be at. And stay tuned for the barbecue tasting. Peace. Uh-oh.
Hey, thanks for watching another episode of Slappy Adventures. Please like, share, and comment. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Hey, stay tuned for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.